Steve, it's a good workout and a productive one.
Yeah, I think so. We made some changes. We spoke long and hard to the boys on Monday. We were disappointed with our performance at Bradford. We don't hide that. And we spoke about the last time we lost the game, about how we bounced back away at Peterborough. And we spoke about the strength that Gareth's fielded. You know, when you see people like Jacobson on the pitch and Vokes, and probably 9 of them that's played in the first team in League One for Gareth, you know he trusts them. You know what he thinks they can deliver. But we've got some good players. You know, we've got 19, 20-man squad. We can play any of them. And I think that was demonstrated again tonight. So gives us big thinking points ahead of Saturday.
Change of formation as well.
Yeah, we just decided to change it. To be fair to Carl, we felt a little bit leggy late on Saturday, and we have to listen to our experienced players. You know, when they say that, you listen intently to them. So I'd made that decision when I'd always chat to each individual when we're in the training ground, as you expect, on and off the training pitches, and so that was an easy decision. But he's a monster for us in a Super. But we changed the system. We've played that system away at Reading, of course, and we're another fantastic performance in a different competition. And I think we're through now, so we can to a degree we can do what we like when we play a young sports side, and we can focus on other priorities.
After Saturday, it must be pleasing for you to see the likes of Danny Rose coming on and grabbing a brace as well, and not only that, his all-round performance was there, wasn't it?
Yeah, Rosie, I know Rosie, of course. He's got more goals under me than probably every other manager collectively. He's for me, he's a goal scorer. He's a talisman. He leads the line. I thought him and Luke Norris looked really well tonight, and that's no disservice to Jimmy Reid, who's been brilliant for us in spells. But I was really pleased to see Rosie back on the pitch tonight. He gets a couple of goals, and I know it's only a few minutes, but pleased to see Michael Boswick back out there. We were tempted at 65, 70 minutes, and had it been the recent warm evenings, we'd have done that. But we're a little bit dampness around, and boys get a little bit colder on the bench. Then we decided to leave it, no risks, and it'll be good to train with us going forward to Saturday.
And you've managed to get something that we've not seen, and that's a goal out of Terence Van Kooten.
You nearly missed it. No, he didn't. I think some of our play in periods tonight was exceptional. I think some of our passing play, we've opened up some real good defenders there. We've opened them up. I think Arthur Reid, if he scores, it's probably the move of the night in terms of a counter attack. There's 4 passes and he's through and goal. He has a great touch, a great strike, and you got to give the Wycombe lad in goal. It's a really good save. But you know, we've scored 3 goals, we've conceded none. We've gone through in a competition that we said we like the look of it, and I know our chairman will be really pleased because he knows we'll lose games. And I spoke via messages to him since Saturday night, Sunday, and Monday, and he said it's about how we react, and he knows how we reacted last time. And I know he was watching us live tonight. He'll be exceptionally pleased when I speak to him in the morning about the reaction of the squad and the team, and he knows what the team was going to be, and he had a little right look at it. But I think he now trusts us that we'll try and get it right.
Got to have a special word for Aaron Chapman as well, and it's a clean sheet, and he's somebody who's had to bide his time and play in the cup games, but had to pull off a couple of saves today. And for a big man, he does get down very quickly to them, doesn't he?
Oh, I know Chappie was League 2 goalkeeper of the year at Accrington. You don't get that accolade in a move to Porsche, top end of League 1 for no reason. You deserve it. And I know Aaron's hurting it at no playing, but he's getting fitter. He didn't come back the fittest in pre-season, but he's getting fitter. He's working extremely hard, and we're seeing the benefits now. He's now knocking on the door to take Tay's shot, and Tay was good on Saturday, a couple of important saves. So it's good that we have 2 number ones. We never had that either.
3-0 victory. By my reckoning, that means that you're qualified for the next round. I guess it's a case of whether you're playing at home in the next round. But people looking at this might just think, do you know what, Stevenage, the squad they've got there, you've got to use the squad players, and they're performing for you seamlessly. So you've probably got one of the strongest squads around. Yeah,
I think over the pitch we don't have I've said it many times. It's people think maybe the team that's been out there in the last couple of games is a team, but the Arthur Reid I thought was very good tonight. I thought Dean Campbell, some of his passes was Scottish Premier League, which is equivalent to Championship standard here, and it demonstrated that tonight. So we get some players that we think can play for us every week, and you have to earn the shot, and My final words to the players before I left the dressing room tonight was, we're going to have a lot of debates, as the staff do. We're going to have a lot of debates about the team, a lot of discussions about the team, a lot of video analysis back on tonight and Saturday on the team, and then we'll see if we can pick a team to deal with a very decent Harrogate team on Saturday.
I was just going to say, players there staking a claim for maybe a start on Saturday.
Oh, very much so. I thought, when Luther's been great for us, but I thought Kane Smith was wonderful tonight. I thought Matt's come in and did really well. I could go through them all. I thought Campbell was excellent. Taylor come back into his side and was excellent. And I thought the front two linked up really well. I think Luke just needs a goal. Everything else about his game is terrific. And so there's not one player in that part tonight that doesn't come into consideration to start against Harrogate. Plus, of course, the boys that were on the bench. That's what we're about. We've only got David Amur, who's sitting there. He's back. David's probably 4 or 5 days away now from being back with us, fully fit. And we need him because he's the one player we've got in our squad who has absolute blistering pace.
And more pennies in the pot after another victory?
Well, I'm sure the chairman won't share any of that with me. I'm sure that goes to the hundreds of thousands, if not millions, our chairman contributes to this football club every year. Some talk about it, that they do it, and they don't really do it, because when you're inside they know they don't do it. And some that you're inside when don't talk about it, but you know they do it. That's Mr. Wallace.
Well done tonight, Steve.
Thank you.